Ladies and gentlemen, good day. This is Glenn Tan speaking. This time, we are going to talk about the GRID Multi-VRF, the 24-volt adapter and dry contactor. This presentation divided into these two parts. First is the product introduction. For this device, here is the model ME32-33 and H. Here is the dimensions, and there are two patterns of this device. First is acting as a third-party 24-volt AC HVAC thermostat adapter to change the signal, and the other one is the dry contactor, which means also to receive the dry contact signal and input to the GMV indoor unit. And for this device, just open the cover. Here is the inside. And for this device, and for the also available for the heat recovery system, but not for the case for this one, which means for this one, for every branch from the mode exchanger, if you connect with one device of this to this indoor unit, is available, but not available when two or more indoor units just share one branch from the mode exchanger, which means for this case, if you install this device to indoor unit 1 and indoor unit 2, it's not available. Okay. This diagram displays how this device operates. On the left side, which is this part, it connects to the 24-volt AC thermostat, which means it acting as an adapter. And on the right side, this part, we offer you three dry contactor signal. When you receive the different signals, it will react different operation. And also one fire alarm, which means once we see the signal, the indoor unit will shut down immediately. And this H1, H2 is connected to the indoor unit PCB. And I will analyze one by one. First is acting as an adapter, which is this part. So this TR and TC is for the power supply for this device, acting as an adapter. And this R and C is for the power to the thermostat. And if you would like to change the fan speed, you need to connect the G. And for different fan speed, high, medium, low, which means G1, 2, 3. And if you would like the heating, added weight W. And if cooling is for Y. For this one, you can control the indoor unit operate in which mode and operate in which state. And also inside there is an LED to display the on-off state, error codes, and also the engineering parameter setting. And also you can find it here are 4 buttons for you to set it. And this 4 button, the meaning is back to go back, and down and up to increase or decrease the parameter, and enter for confirm. And the function is according to the function code. It will have different meaning, and this will offer you to change which is the relationship or the related parameter for this indoor unit, or maybe the whole system. So for the first one is the PO1. It means which function you would like to this device to be. 00 for 24-volt adapter and 01 for dry contactor. And the PO2 is without the G1, G2, G3 signal input fan speed setting, which is the default setting of the fan speed. when you turn on the G, which is the fan speed. So you can also select it. And PO3 is a delay off time. That means from a third-party thermostat, including the manual off and thermal off, how the indoor unit will turn off if you receive a turn off signal from the third-party thermostat. And P04, that is how the indoor unit operates when we receive the fire alarm disappeared. O0 is for to resume to the previous state, and O1 is to kick off. And the P10 is to set the master indoor unit. And P13 is to set the master or slave control device. And P14 is to set the indoor unit group control quantity. And P16 is to set the temperature unit, either it is Celsius or Fahrenheit. And continue. P30 is to set the ESP of the indoor unit. And P43 is to set whether this indoor unit has the priority or not. This has the relationship with the outdoor unit, which means if the system has been adequate to operate in priority mode with the priority signal indoor unit, this indoor unit can operate. Otherwise, it need to be kicked off. And P50 and P51 is for the cooling and heating the air outlet temperature. And this too is only for the fresh indoor unit. And as for the P54, this is for the fresh air indoor unit linkage with the regular GMV indoor units. And also you can find it out from the read mask, and according to the on-off of the regular GMV indoor unit, whether you need to turn on or turn off this fresh indoor unit automatically. And this is for all one's activated setting. And you can also turn off the fresh indoor unit by manually. And P36 plus 1 is to set it with the PN2.5 filter. This is also available, only available for the fresh air indoor unit. And next we will go to the detailed components explanation. And for this one, first is the dry contactor. Basically is at this part. And H1, H2 is for the indoor unit, and also at this part, all this is for the third party thermostat. And also there is a small LED. When it is receive the signal, it will turn on, and if the signal disappears, it will turn off. At this slide, display how this device working with thermostat and the GMV indoor unit. And basically, from this table, for different mode, including cooling, heating, and fan, and also the off, and different fan speed, you just need to turn on or activate different wire. It's okay. As for the control, you can also find it. We just need to turn on or turn off the indoor unit by the thermostat, which is just to turn on or activate different wire. As for the detail control, you can also find it. For example, in cooling mode, the adapter will just fix at 16 degree, which is 31 Fahrenheit for the system control, which means it is set it at the lowest. And for the heating, fixed at the maximum for the system control. And for the fan mode, which is the air supply only, the temperature only fixed at the 26 and 79 Fahrenheit. Also for the fan speed setting, if you just turn off the G1, G2 and G3, and then the system will only turn on the fan speed to be auto. And also, for example, in cooling mode, you just would like to be a high fan speed, so you just need to turn on the Y and plus G3 is okay. And example 2 is in heating mode, low fan speed, so W and G1 turn on these two is okay. And if this device detected the fire alarm signal, and here is how the indoor unit operate if the uh, fire alarm signal disappeared. And also the same to the joy contact signal, if we will turn it on or off, how this indoor unit operate. For the next part is installation. When this device is acting as a joy contactor, we allow you to make it to control the indoor unit with one, which means one joy contactor, one of this device to control one indoor unit. And also you can control multi if this device just series connected, and also do the group control setting. Don't forget that. And then you can control up to 16 device. Basically, you just consider this device as a wire controller is okay. And also one joy contactor, which is one of this device, plus one wire controller, they together control one indoor unit. And these two, they can also group control up to 16 indoor units. So if we acting as a 24 volt third-party thermostat adapter, and from here you can find it. This is the thermostat, and this is the this device. When you acting as this adapter, you can control one indoor unit, and also one thermostat plus this adapter control up to multi. And as for the wiring requirement, it is the same as the GMV wire controller, which means the total length of this one, should be less than 250 meter, which is 820 feet. That's all for this presentation. If you still have any questions, please feel free to contact me on this email address. And thank you.